Let's get this out of the way. Every time Trump's in real nuclear-grade trouble, he goes straight back to his greatest hit, screaming about Rosie O'Donnell, and this week, the meltdown is historic. Because while the rest of America, left, right, and even MAGA itself, wants answers about the Epstein cover-up, Trump is out here fantasizing about revoking Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship. Yeah, really. This is the man who spent years promising to drain the swamp, now reduced to picking Twitter fights with a comedian he can't even beat on Celebrity Apprentice. Trump's latest Truth Social screed is the political equivalent of setting off the fire alarm in a burning building, hoping everyone runs out before they smell what's actually on fire. The man's in trouble. Epstein files, DOJ chaos, ICE raids, MAGA base in open revolt. So what does he do? He goes after Rosie O'Donnell like she's public enemy number one. You've got to be able to see through this, folks. Now let's be clear about this. The timing is not an accident. While headlines are roasting the DOJ for edited Epstein footage, while even Charlie Kirk's crowd is demanding the truth, Trump drops a post so legally impossible it makes you question if he's ever passed a civics test. I am giving serious consideration to taking away Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship. She is a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. God bless America indeed if you can survive this level of idiocy. And why? Because even MAGA diehards aren't buying the story anymore. At Turning Point, every single person in the crowd clapped their hands when asked if the Epstein files matter. Laura Ingraham tries to sell nothing to see here, and the crowd's so cold you could store vaccines in the room. This is a monster Trump built, and now it's eating him alive. I hope it's tasty. If you appreciate this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. But Rosie? Now Rosie's not playing his game. She hit back with a post so sharp, so utterly humiliating, it should be carved on Trump's golf cart. Here it is because it's poetry. Hey Donald, you're rattled again. 18 years later and I still live rent-free in that collapsing brain of yours. You call me a threat to humanity, but everything you fear, a loud woman, a queer woman, a mother who tells the truth, an American who got out of the country before you set it ablaze. You build walls, I build a life for my autistic kid in a country where decency still exists. You crave loyalty, I teach my children to question power. You sell fear on golf courses, I make art about surviving trauma. You lie, you steal, you degrade. I nurture, I create, I persist. You are everything that is wrong with America, and I am everything you hate about what's still right with it. You want to revoke my citizenship? Go ahead and try. King Joffrey with a tangerine spray tan. I'm not yours to silence. I never was. Now honestly, what an amazing rebuke to that orange scumbag. Anyway, and while the mainstream media drools over the circus, let's not forget about what's happening backstage. Steve Bannon is warning the GOP that Trump's Epstein failures could cost them the election. The DOJ is at war with itself. Conservative influencers are calling Trump a sellout. Even Glenn Beck is reportedly ready to jump ship. The Epstein files aren't going away, no matter how many Rosie rants Trump posts. Then, AOC drops her own bomb on social, asking, wow, who would have thought electing a rapist would have complicated the release of the Epstein files? No names, but if the shoe fits, wear it until it melts. So here's the reality. Trump's distraction tactics are crumbling. Everyone can see through it. The MAGA base is turning on him. The right is demanding real answers, and Rosie O'Donnell just made him look like a schoolyard bully, losing a fight to the hall monitor. Every time he tries to change the subject, the flames get hotter. Every time he yells, look over there, the world looks right back at the files he's desperate to keep buried. If you're tired of being treated like a fool, if you see through every tired distraction, you know what to do. Subscribe, because this circus isn't over, and you're going to want front row seats for the next meltdown. If you like what we're doing here, just click one of these videos. Go on, treat yourself. Let me know your thoughts below. Now, agree or disagree, I'd still like to hear them. If you fancy helping out, hit subscribe. Give us a wee thumbs up for the algorithm. Really appreciate it, folks. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.